He got pulled over for coughing and driving. You can't do that now. It's illegal. You get a ticket, it's $14. Pays for a handkerchief. So I feel like it's been too long since we talked about diet on the channel. It's one of the 7 sins of life. So I attempted a couple experiments. They ended strangely, not in my favor, but through that process, we discovered our true chicken selves.
I am a vegan, you are a loser.
So we're still on the journey, inching our way closer and sometimes further away from health. It's fun. It's a fun ride. And I've been making some tweaks. So obviously, we're doing this medical ghost plan, and I'm gonna buy his book, his new book, and read it. If it doesn't sit well with my gut, I'm gonna kill him. The earth is curved. Oh my god, that's a planet. Oh no, it's going away. Oh, it's the opposite. Oh, it's a bowl. It's a bowl earth. Let's sit on a bench. Sure, it has the virus. That's fine. I've had it. It wasn't even that bad. So here's the deal. I removed fish from my body due to the heavy metal poisoning effect. And I felt I needed a replacement. Full veganism doesn't seem to work. So we went with chicken. Because I tried lamb first, it gave me corn pain. So we went with chicken. And I've noticed a couple things. It gives me no energy. It just slows me down. I've been having it every other day, just a little bit. Like 3 little drumsticks. Little tiny ones. Little tiny drummers. But this is what we needed to experiment with because the fish gave me a boost. I noticed it immediately. Let's not forget, when I first started doing this medical medium thing, I was dying of the colitis and gout, and I was so exhausted for so long. And I'm like, oh my god, I have no energy whatsoever. And I was like, I had a couple cans of sardines in my cupboard, and I was like, I'm just gonna eat these things. And I tried them, and I got a little boost. And I tried them again the next day, and I was like back to life. And I was like, oh my god, oh, this vegan shit. So there's definitely something in fish that gives me a lift. I thought it was the protein, maybe the omega-3s, iodine, salt even. Listen to this. So we replace it with chicken, I'm getting no boost. Nothing. I'm getting tired, more tired. I've been tired for about 8 days straight. So I have to conclude that eating the opposite omega-6 rich animal food, just the opposite of health. So it could be the omega-3s, but what? I had zero segue into another sentence after that. Where was that headed? Off a cliff, like my whole diet. Help. So I have to conclude that it's not the protein giving me the magic, because I'm getting plenty. Chicken every other night, and on the non-chicken days, we got red lentil pasta and black bean pasta. I've been enjoying that. It digests fine, kind of. Tastes stale. Like it's been sitting there for years, and it's rancid, but in a good way, in a really good way. He's social distancing. Everybody runs on the street now. I don't understand it. Let's get as close to car exhaust as we possibly can, so I don't breathe in other people's germs. If they have the virus, I'll just stick with the petroleum. So I bought all this chicken. I got a freezer full of chicken. It does nothing for me. It's delicious. I like it. Little sage on there. Wow. So I'm gonna have fish tonight, but I did another experiment. So it's not the protein, and it could be the omega-3 because omega-6 kills me. Let's stick with that fact. Sodium. Interesting. Let's get some. So I try it. I get the coconut sauce. It's just coconut nectar, tiniest amount of unrefined sea salt. 30 milligrams per teaspoon. So I add 2 teaspoons in a meal. Get a bit of a headache. Super thirsty that night. Never that thirsty in my life. And all of a sudden I'm thirsty as shit. That was awkward. I continue the next night. 1 teaspoon. 30 milligrams of sodium. You wouldn't believe the headache that I got. It was so painful. I remember having this headache. I would call it a migraine years ago, back when I was living with my mom. I don't even know what caused it, and it lasted for like a week. It was so painful, I couldn't even lay down. I was like getting no sleep because I'm like upright, trying to relax in a seated position. I'm like, oh my God. It was similar to that, maybe a little less severe, but right in the back of the neck. So I just removed that, did my juicing and stuff. It went away the next day, thankfully. So healed. Medical medium ghost information saves. But we're learning here. We ruled out 2 things. Sodium, kind of. I should have just added actual salt, because the fermentation of that whole thing probably triggered an allergic reaction that viruses fed on. They had a lot of sex, a lot of virus feeding sex. That's not good. That's not what you want at this time, not when the virus is out. I'm thinking it's either the omega-3s or iodine now. So those are the 2 remaining factors. I could just eat fish. I have been doing that. Oh, I wanted to cross. That's not happening. But I don't want the mercury. So I could supplement the vegan DHA bullshit. That shit. Algae oil. Oh, that's the proven scientific method. Probably is. Hey, little buddy. Do you want some nuts? Hey, little buddy. Here. Yay. Is he getting them? He's hopping around strange. You're orange. You're cute and orange. I really just don't want to supplement isolated things. I want to get food from my diet. Oh boy. Just bask in it. Embrace it. I should write a book. Get food from your diet. This time. What I really feel though is like things in my body are healing, even though I get these minor symptoms and fatigue. Just like the pain-free body, the hydrated feeling, it's like, yeah, sure there's brain fog and acne. That doesn't matter. My brain functions good at certain moments. That plant-based brain fog is a bitch. Why is there all these little bugs? So here's my plan. April 21st, Medical Medium's book comes out. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna read it. If I learn something new that excites me, we continue on this path. Even though I'm probably not even on it. Cheating too much with cooked food and animal foods. Raw vegan shit. I hate that. If I want to feel my worst, I go raw vegan. That's all I know for sure. So, if that doesn't pan out, which it most likely won't, I'm thinking of just going to see a professional here. Like a naturopath in my neighborhood. I found one that's not too far. I was going to get a hair mineral analysis for heavy metals and minerals and see, but he also does other stuff, so I might just go. And he has this 12-week acne plan. Maybe he knows things that I don't. Let's hope. And then we do like an actual balance. He's probably going to have me on like quinoa, beef, no beef, chicken. I already know chicken doesn't work, but it'll work when he says it. Fish 3 times a week. Something basic bitch shit that I've been against for so long is probably the answer. Like, oh, don't do this balance, don't mix fat and carbs. It's probably every meal, definitely mix them. We'll find it. So that's where we are right now, in a state of confusion, but somewhat feeling okay. I'm sure 90-year-olds don't feel as good as I do. Some of them. Probably. So, we're learning. I'm gonna go. Thank you for sticking by and watching the video and thumbing it up. There's no need for this in this time. Is the squirrel back? Did you get one? You look like you have one in your mouth. Yay. Thumbs down. If you're eating pork rinds as the base of your salad, you have corn sprinkled on top with a full jar of paprika, and you're washing it down with 5 different flavors of kombucha that you poured together in one mega bottle. and you added Coca-Cola to it. And you're gonna take an aspirin before bed to thin your blood because you're a freak. You're a sheeple freak. That's it. We're done. We learned nothing. But I push on. I'm gonna go buy more disgusting fruit. All the papayas I bought, just nasty, moldy crap. Hard and bitter. That's fun. That's fun times. So, we're done. Thanks for watching. Sign up to the monthly Patreon Q&A before Google shuts me down. Seriously? Alright, one more. Are you just eating them all? Don't you store them? How come you don't store them? Hey, buddy. Say hi to my friend. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.